Queso Fundido tonight. It's snowy, it's cold, it's crappy. I just feel like a really cheesy dish. So we're gonna make Queso Fundido and homemade chips. It's gonna be really good. Hey, Mr. Kane, what's going on? We're making Fundito tonight. It's cold out, it's crappy. I wanna make some Fundito. It sounds really good. We're gonna make some homemade chips. This is gonna be really fun. I promise, this will be really good. I don't know if you've ever made homemade chips before, but it's super easy, so. And hey, Mr. Kane, I appreciate you. Just tortillas, a little bit of oil. Hey, Chevy, what's going on? How's the weather over there? It's snowing, it's cold here. It kind of sucks. So, doing good. Just wanted to do a surprise, not a surprise live, but I'm making Fundito tonight. It's one of my favorite things to make. We're gonna make homemade chips. I feel like people love when we do Fundito, and showing everybody how easy homemade chips are, that's the goal tonight. So, I'm trying to think of where we need to start. Probably with the cheese, get that all prepped up and ready to go. Then we'll get some oil going too, so. Okay, here we go. I've made homemade chips on the channel before. They're super easy and they're way better than anything you can buy at the store. So I'm just gonna take a big pot like this. Been raining the past few days. Yeah, it's been kind of crappy here. Taking a pot like this, I'm just putting some light oil in this. I think it's canola. You can't really see how much this is, but it's about, well, we'll just use all of it. It's about 2 inches worth, or maybe 30 ounces. And I do have a video on my channel, a short on how to make chips. Again, super easy. Make them yourself. It's the best. So I'm gonna get this over a low heat for now, just to get it to come up to temperature, and then we'll tweak it when we need to after we prep everything else. Yeah, so I have it on like 4 out of 10. Now for the cheese. Those are my favorite parts. Need a bowl. Now, I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you've ever had Queso Fundido. It's, I don't know. I feel like my channel's almost built on Queso Fundido. I actually made cheese crisps the other night and put a short out about it. Those are epic too. So cheese crisps are great. But I got here, hey, Mr. Kane, yeah, A minor. I love it. I got Oaxaca here. Oaxaca is like a Mexican mozzarella from Oaxaca, Mexico. It's so good. It's my favorite. And I'm doing the Oaxaca first because the way that we're gonna build this Fundito is we're gonna put the sharp cheddar in down first and then the Oaxaca. So if I grate up all the Oaxaca, put it in the bowl, then the cheddar on top, it'll just be easier. Maga, what's going on? Good to see you. And the dogs are here, of course, because we're grating cheese, so. These dogs and their cheese tacks, I'm telling you. Yeah, this Oaxaca cheese is everything. It makes this so good. I use this in my, what was it, tacos de papa? We used Oaxaca. I probably make a Queso Fundido once a week. It's just one of my favorite. You don't really want to cook anything, but you want something super delicious, so it's a good one. But yeah, Maga, hey, welcome back. Mr. Kane, what's up? And Chevy, always a pleasure, thank you. I always feel like I'm gonna knuckle this one day on live. Absolutely knuckle it. I hope not. Because I don't have any more Oaxaca and nobody wants blood in their Oaxaca. But the texture of it is kind of like grating fresh-ish mozzarella. It's not the easiest because it's pretty, it's not like soft, but it's got that mozzarella texture. So, hey Jess, what's going on? Would be great TV. I don't know what that means, Brian. You talking about the video here? Or the Oaxaca? See, and then you get down to like this weird flat thing. I don't know, maybe we'll set it aside and feed it to the dogs. Hey, Farina, what's going on? Welcome back. Thanks for popping in, Farina. All right, so we're gonna take these bigger pieces. We'll set these aside. But there we go. So that's 8 ounces of Oaxaca, short of what we didn't use. But this is gonna be plenty for what we need it for. Let's get the Oaxaca in there. Hey, from Russia, what's going on? Bullet fam, I think. How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Wonder what the weather's like in Russia right now. It's probably still a little bit cold. Whole northern hemisphere thing. So now I got some sharp cheddar. We're only gonna do about 4 ounces of this, about half of it. We don't need a whole lot. The star of this really is the Oaxaca. All right, so that's about, a little bit more. I think Archie wants some cheese, so we're gonna tax real quick. Hey, Jose, we're doing a queso fundido tonight. Didn't really feel like a full dinner. Went to Costco today and had a big piece of pizza earlier, and I was like, maybe not a full dinner, but just like a good snack. So that's what we're doing. We're making queso fundido, and we're gonna make our own homemade chips, so. Oh, sorry, Archie, I missed. Russia allows golf carts at their community center. Interesting. The more you know. Thanks, Brian. So we're gonna put this shredded cheddar just on top of the Oaxaca, because again, that's how we're gonna layer it. Let me bag this. Apparently Brian knows about Russia. He's been to community centers over there. We'll check our oil here in a second for our homemade chips, but I doubt it's even close to being ready, so. But we can get the tortillas ready for the chips now. Favorite cheese, Brian? Probably sharp cheddar. I use it in almost everything. Oaxaca's close too, but it just depends on what I'm using it for. But I would have to say if I could only have one, sharp cheddar for sure. It's 5 a.m. there. You have to work soon. Oh, I'm sorry, man. And hey, I appreciate you saying I have a nice voice. It means a lot to me. Thank you. So yeah, these are just corn tortillas. Don't need a whole lot of them, because we're gonna cut these into sixths. If you wanted to make a ton of them, you absolutely could, because again, if you already have oil going, you might as well make a bunch, right? So maybe we should just make a lot. I did not know that, Jose, but thank you for clarifying. So what I usually do, like I said, I have a short on this. You don't have to write any of this down. It's way back, an old one, but just cut your tortillas in half. And then I'm just gonna third them. So like that. So once we fry these up, it'll be like the perfect chip size. And we already have oil on if you're just joining. We got oil on in the back. I don't know, 30 ounces, 2 inches in that thing. We're gonna fry these in batches of about 20. We don't wanna cool the oil down too much. But once you make your own homemade chips, it's kind of a chore. You'll never go back. It's the best, so. Hey, cheers, another Russian in here. I love it. Cute dog. Yeah, we got a couple of dogs running around here. They're a little bit crazy, so. I don't know about that, Mark, but hey, we try to stay away from religion and politics in here, okay? Again, Jake, this is just a place where we all come to chill. It's all good, but let's just make some food and have fun. My biggest thing is you can't control any of it, so why would we sit here and worry about it? So let's just have fun. Go Stars. Oh, are they playing tonight? Junior in South Africa, I love it. Mark, I got tons of food again. We're not trying to do that here, so. Russian borscht. I may have. I don't know that it's super popular where I'm at. But that'd be an interesting thing to actually try to make on the channel. I've always heard it's good. Farina, we're making a queso fundido, and we're making homemade chips. That's what these are for. So we got some oil going, and we pretty much have everything ready. I really need to kind of check this oil really quick. We need the oil at about 350, and we'll start making some chips. All right, oil's at 214, so we got a little bit to go. I'll turn it up a bit. Kaliningrad, hey, what's going on? I love it. There's 2 Russians in here today. It's awesome. Ethan, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out. Welcome back, Ethan. So for the fondito, we're also gonna need some roasted green chilies, and we got an onion and some garlic, so we can actually start getting that going too. Hey, Kimmy, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. I think Kimmy's been in here before. Actually, kind of a lot has changed, Kimmy, since you might have been in here. The channel got monetized, which is wild. So I think super chats are on, which is even weirder. People used to ask about that. So, but I don't even know what I'm doing with all this YouTube stuff. So, hey from Australia, Nifty, I love it. God, if it's got to be what, 6 or 7 in the morning in Australia, a.m. Friday. 2 a.m. Junior, South Africa. Okay. Bullet fam, I can't read that at all. Sorry. Junior, it is 6:14 p.m. Let me get a towel for these. So I'm going to move these tortillas. Again, these are just corn tortillas that we sixth or, halved and then thirded. Jake, it's just a seltzer. Just like a Costco, chill thing. So we're gonna move these chips aside. I really don't know why I just put these in a towel. I really have, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I needed them moved. So, cheese grater. Let me rinse this really fast. We're gonna use this cheese grater again on the onion, because the onion that we're gonna cook up. Rose Gonzaga, I am in Colorado. And David F, what's up? Welcome back, thanks for hanging out. All right, so we get our cheese grater back. We're gonna do this onion and have this ready to go for our fondito. Up next with Lamar, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out, I love it. We only need about half of this onion. I'll save the other half, unless I have a half in the fridge already. Sometimes I save my onions. Yeah, I have a half an onion right here from probably the last thing that we made. Let me see if this is good. I mean, yeah, it's perfect. It's an onion. Okay, so we'll save this full one. Definitely cut down on that, on waste. And garlic, yep. Where are the dogs, David? They're all here. Dallas to Durango. Durango's great, Rose. I got a really, really good friend that lives in Durango, and he's lived there for about 10 years, and he just loves it. Do I watch WWE, Junior? I do not. So again, I'm grating my onion. I always grate the onion, especially for this. Glitch, we're making queso fundido and homemade chips. Quick Thursday night live, just to hang out with everybody, say hey. I swear one day I'm gonna knuckle it. I know I was talking about that earlier and I probably just jinxed myself, but I'm gonna hit the grater one day on live. I know it, and it's not gonna be fun. Yeah, Glitch, it's super easy too. It's a really good, just like a fun, easy thing to make. It's way quicker if you're not me talking up a storm and you actually just do it. It's a lot faster. So that's about a half a white onion. You could use yellow onion. I wouldn't go red. I think red onions are too pungent for this dish. So you just kind of want the mellow onion, nothing too hardcore. And then we got these green chilies here. These are just fire roasted green chilies. Oh, these are medium. Thought I bought mild. I love heat, but some people I know don't like heat. So we won't put a whole lot in there. So I'm just getting all this stuff ready and plated up on this pan. There we go. That's probably plenty if these are mediums. And I'll freeze these. I always freeze my green chilies so then you can reuse them later, especially if you don't use the whole thing. Freeze them in little sandwich bags and then thaw them whenever you need to add them to something. It's pretty easy. Yeah, Glitch, I have videos, like shorts on this stuff, so if you really don't want to pay attention, I get it, or, try to figure this stuff out, just sit back, hang out. It's super easy. So let me check this oil and we'll get these chips going. All right, oil's at 305, and that's what we kind of want to do is bring it up a little bit slow. So we should be there in just about a minute, and we'll start making these chips. So. And again, I don't know why I use that towel, but we use this ugly pan, so. Get our chips prepped up here. I mean, Glitch, this is Body by Lazy, come on. It is gonna be really delicious, Rose, I promise. And hey, Rose, I think I missed what you said about Durango. Oh, I visited Durango and Denver. Yeah, they're great places. I lived in Colorado for almost 15 years, grew up in Arizona. I love it up here, so. It's a great place to live, in my opinion. Move some stuff here. Hey, good call on the baking soda, but yeah, this is just like my utility. This is the one that I torched a long time ago, and it's just like, I don't really care about it, so. I would, and Glitch, I appreciate the sub always. This channel's been kind of growing a lot lately. It's really fun. I actually just got monetized, so things are happening. It's really fun, so I appreciate the sub as always, so. Ugly pants are the best ones. Been to Tucson. Oh, ugly pants. Yeah, that means they're, you know, look at like a Detroit pizza. Their pans are awful and they're amazing. Been to Tucson many times. Yeah, I actually lived in Tucson for like a year when I was younger, and like, I don't know. Let me know, Ethan, what you thought about like the Mexican food and stuff, because like that's where most of my inspiration on everything I cook comes from. So growing up in Arizona was epic for food. Check this oil and we'll get on these chips. Good night. Thanks for coming in from Russia. All right, we're at 330. We just literally have like a minute, maybe two. I could farina, but they're just not really that in season here right now. So being in Colorado, we're just coming out of winter, and it's just weird how the grocery stores do things. Like I actually saw a watermelon the other day and I was like, that's not even ready. So these canned ones are, you know, whatever. I think they're, I don't want to say they're local, but they're not frozen. Let's see. I want to think they're from, I mean, these are from New Mexico, and they're in liquid, and they're not canned, and they have an expiration date. So I'm pretty sure they're kind of like the fresh-ish kind of thing that I could be using without finding absolutely fresh. So, hey, Jeff, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Yep, Hatch green chilies. They're supposed to be the best, and I like them. Let's check the oil one more time. All right, oil's at 342, so we're moving over here. So homemade chips. I gotta grab one other utensil. And then once we get these chips going and they're done, we'll do the fondito, and the fondito only takes about 10 minutes in the oven. So just grabbing, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 of these. Just start dropping them in the oil. And these aren't gonna take long. Don't stack them up. Almost lost that guy. Cooling rack, kind of essential. Chevy, again, hey, what's going on? Food is great, just don't like the spicy. I got you, Ethan, a lot of people don't. Burritos and cheese. Yeah, it's like corn chips, exactly. That's what we're making. We're making them homemade. They're delicious when you do them yourself. Yeah, Jeff, by the time I walked outside with the fondito, it'd be hard as a rock. I need to grab some salt here really quick. So again, just a couple minutes on these. We'll let them fry for a second, and then we'll flip them over, and we want them brown and crispy. We got a new salt shaker here, so we call it Russia Nachos Corn and Chips. Okay. Chevy, I have one in the fridge actually right now. I can go grab it, but I'm not gonna drink it because if I open it, I want to drink the whole thing, and you know it's only Thursday night. But I'll go grab it if you want to see it. It doesn't have a custom label on it right now. They're just canned for, you know, canning reasons, but I could go grab it if you want, so. How do I season the oil? Donovan, I don't. We're gonna season the chips once they come out, so I don't season the oil for these. Yeah, Chevy, I think the initial plan was once they put them in like the smaller cans, I was gonna take like a flat of them home, but all they have them in right now is the big ones. So shout out to Guns Launchpad Beer. Yeah, it's epic. It turned out really good. I actually had some the other night. We went up there and posted a little video on my Facebook, but yeah, it was fun. It's good, and it's actually selling pretty well. So that's good. Sweet paprika. Oh, okay, on the nachos. Sweet paprika. I don't think I've ever had sweet paprika. We usually use smoked paprika or just regular paprika here. I wonder if you're talking about regular paprika. All right, Jeff, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Yeah, so Chevy, they do. It's interesting, and in my long format that I'm not done editing yet, it's literally a recipe. So, you know, they know exactly what they put in there, exactly how much of the hops and all that stuff. And I asked them when we first started doing it, I said, you know, if it's kind of popular, will you brew it again? And they were like, 100%. And so they actually gave me, they hand painted this thing that has it's like me in a spacesuit with the stuff. And they're going to give it to me when it's done tapped. But if they tap it again, I have to bring it back. So it's like this custom handmade painting. That's actually pretty cool. So. Matcha soft serve. I think I have once. I think I had matcha soft serve inside of one of those like fish things that looks like a what am I trying to think? Like a waffle. And I think it was actually pretty good if I recall. So yeah, I've had it, I think. It's like green, right? Yeah, I think I've had it. All right, so these chips, round one, we're pulling them. Put them on the cooling rack, try to spread them a little bit, and we'll hit them with a little bit of salt. We'll let the oil come back just for a second. How do I know when they're done? Chevy, you just kind of like a little bit look, and once these cool a little bit, I'll crisp one for you, but it's just kind of the look, and when you're stirring them, like at first they'll seem soft, because I'm using a spider, a metal one, so you can almost get like the feedback off the metal from what the chips feel like, so that's how I know. So again, you don't want to overcrowd. You don't want to do too many. Just do these in a couple batches. There we go. Again, maybe like 20 at a time. All right, let's see if these are cooled enough. Yeah. Super crispy. It took, what, 3 minutes in there? No, Jake, Bree's over here. Cooking for two. Yeah, the chips, I mean, I could probably just sit here and just eat these, but it's that easy. A little bit of salt, using it will perfect with the fondito. Hey, Roblox, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, I think we got the heat dialed in too. I'm on 6 out of 10, so. Yeah, tomorrow is Papa Murphy's night. Not for me, though. Tomorrow when I go live, we're going to make pulled pork sliders. It's kind of a sweet pulled pork. So we're making pulled pork sliders in the live tomorrow, and we're going to do a French silk pie tomorrow at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard. So donuts, that sounds good, Roblox. Yeah, I got this really good old recipe for it's like a sweet pulled pork, and we're going to make sliders out of it. And Bree and I really like French silk or like a chocolate pie. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it on the channel tomorrow. See how it goes. We may not be able to review the pie because it's got to chill for a couple hours until Sunday's live, but we'll pull it out on Sunday's live as well. Plus, that might make people want to come back. So yeah, so we got about probably 3 more batches. So this is actually a good time to preheat the oven for the fondito. So we're gonna put it on 400 degrees. Chicken enchilada. I love enchiladas. I mean, I've made those so many times here. Half the time, Jake, yeah. Donuts. Donuts would be kind of fun. Never thought about donuts. Maybe I'll put that on the list. I'm not the biggest donut person, but I like them. I get why people like them. I just don't eat them a whole lot. Start getting some garlic ready too. Hey, Emiya, or Maya, sorry. How are you doing? I think you've been in here before. Welcome back. And if you haven't, I apologize. There's another Maya out there somewhere. Hey, Leonardo, what's going on? GG's, all around. These are about done, so let me check the oil just in case anybody's curious. So we started at about 350. Yeah, so we're at 349. So I've cranked it up a tiny bit because, you know, all that's going to drop the temperature. So we're making a queso fundido tonight and homemade chips. We're about halfway through the homemade chips, and then we're going to start on the fundido. Fundito's super easy and it's super delicious. So, oh, sorry, Maya, my bad. Well, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Happy Thursday night, unless you're in, I don't know, 5 hours ahead of me, then happy Friday. We're gonna salt these new ones just a little bit. Then we'll get these in a separate bowl so we can start having a little bit more room once that one cools for our other ones that we're gonna cool. So we're gonna add in, again, about 10, 20 more. Leonardo, I hope not, but go for it. Perfect. You can have the 98 cents that I've made from YouTube. How about that? Yeah, Jose, sorry about that. Here. There they go. So these are them. This is the last, well, last batch is still a tiny bit oily, but yeah, these are the chips that we're making right now. And I'll do this again. Oh, that was a hot one. So good though. I'll actually move them in here. And we'll get ready for our next batch. So when I'm pulling them out while they're still really hot and oily, I'm hitting them just a little bit of sea salt. So, I'm telling you, they're amazing. And they're just so simple. I have Chevy, I think, but I just kind of don't buy into it. It's just like, I don't know. I only use kosher or like, you know, sea salt, stuff like that. I don't buy iodized or iodized salt, like the table salt. I never use that. So, I mean, a beef Wellington would be great. I just, for me to spend, you know, $90 on like a filet, and then, you know, it would cost me $150 to make a beef Wellington, and I'd probably mess it up. So it's not that I couldn't. Yeah, even with red, I mean, I have red wine, but I'd probably kind of nail it. Sea salt and rosemary. I love rosemary. All right, Maya, I appreciate you. Actually, Maya, if you had fun, I'm going to go live on Friday about 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to make sweet pulled pork sliders and chocolate silk, like a chocolate cream pie. So, fire shoe. Wait, my shoes? These ones? Are you really talking about my shoes? Hey, Kimmy, what's up? Yeah, I'm telling you, these chips are so good. And these will stay good for a couple days, especially if you put them in just like a paper bag. Sweet pork and Chinese style, that actually sounds amazing. You get the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 brick, but I don't even know what those are. Yeah, thanks, Maya. I appreciate you. Make it prime rib. Oh, prime rib. Friday is the prime rib day, though, isn't it? Or is it Saturdays? I mean, or all weekend. Prime rib. The only thing I don't like, and this is my complaint, prime rib's great. The only thing I don't really like is it's not lean enough for me. Like, I tend to like leaner steaks. Like a ribeye is great, but if I'm ordering a steak, I usually order a filet or a sirloin. I just like the leaner beef. I don't know, call me crazy. They have it on Friday because they aren't open on Friday. Yeah, Jose, a day that I could make it. Wait, can you make tacos? Tacos day, yeah, puerco. Absolutely. I was gonna make carnitas on Friday. I have a pretty good carnitas recipe, but I decided to go with a pulled pork slider instead because I do a lot of tacos on this channel. I just thought it'd be a little bit different. So actually, let me show you this. And this was my inspiration. So I got this pork shoulder. Look at the price. $7.09. This is 7.16 pounds for $7. Yes, it's bone in, I know, but that's why we're doing it. $0.99 a pound. I mean, I know pork's not traditionally expensive, but that's a great price if you ask me. Yeah, it's a great deal. So that's why, you know, I had the option. Well, obviously we have all the options. We can do whatever we want. But like, I had a couple different options, and I was gonna initially do carnitas tacos because I have a good recipe. It sounded really good. But then I was like, nah, you know what? It's like, let's make some sliders. Like, I haven't had like a good, like, I have a good recipe for this like sweet pulled pork sliders, and normally it's in the crock pot, but I'm gonna make it in the Instapot on Friday. So, because I feel like normally things that I want to do slow, I can't when we do it on live because nobody's gonna sit here for 7 hours. I don't want to sit here for 7 hours. So, I agree, Jairus, sorry, but I'm actually gonna trim it up since we're going in the slow cooker. So I'm gonna get the bone out, unfortunately. But you could save the bone, make your own broth with it, all that stuff. It would be really good. But yeah, so these are the chips we're making. So good. Chicken thighs are probably the cheapest. I know, Chevy, but I mean, 99 cents a pound for that pork, amazing. Chips. I already salted these. Oh, that one got a little close to the flame. I thought I smelled something burning. Try not to burn the house down. That'd be bad. Ow, that's hot. All right, new strategy. Keep this off to the side, not on the heat. Uh-oh, dog time. Sorry. They're barking at the snow. Actually, here, let me show you what they're... Oh, I'll show you. There's literally nothing out there.
Oh, there's snow.
Oh, it's snow. They're barking at snow. Cool. All right, so we got one batch after this, and then we'll get on that fondito. I don't know what that is. Caldo de Mares. I don't know what that is. Hang on, I'll show you guys really quick. I'll show you what the dogs are barking at, okay? So there's Archie. He's like, yeah, let me bark. Ready? There's literally nothing. It's just snow. He's just barking at snow. So, kind of classic Archie though, right? I don't know. He's a goof. He's a dog. I don't know, maybe probably one more minute on these, then we'll switch, and I can even move the camera back and we'll start getting everything else going. But yeah, I've never had that Jairus. Sounds good. Remember, no Russian. Oh, from was it Call of Duty? That was like to me, I remember playing that. And I wasn't like a kid, I was a grown ass adult. And that was it's one of the craziest things I've ever done in a video game. So, tricolor, if that's what you're talking about, nuts. It's like a soup with 7 types of seafood. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've probably had something like that growing up in Phoenix. 7 types of seafood sounds a little out of my budget, though. We're working with a $7 pork shoulder tomorrow. So, you know, but it sounds delicious. I'm sure it's great. Is it almost like a, trying to think, like what is the soup? Like a pozole, sort of like a Mexican hangover type thing? Or is it yeah, soap, exactly. Tricolor gets it. And I got you, Tricolor. How'd you know? Or you knew? Soap. Oh my gosh. You're bringing me back right now. Actually, I think Bree used to play Call of Duty too. Not number 2, but Call of Duty also. Back in the day. So we're pulling these. We'll do one more batch. I think we'll cook the second batch off camera. We don't have to necessarily be on it. And we'll get this stuff going because the oven just beeped for the fondito. So we should really get on that. So again, a little bit of sea salt on the chips right when they come out. Close to pozole, okay, but has a different kind of heat. All right. I mean, I like heat. Anything, I like it. So, sounds good to me. All right, last batch of chips going in here. Ooh. Rest in peace, soap. Rest in peace, the burnt chip. Get this out of here. You smell that, babe? It smells like fire.
Not too bad.
Bree says it's not too bad. I'm telling you, with these homemade chips, this is going to be amazing. So we're actually going to move over to here. We'll go back and but I actually need to move you back over there. Okay. So for the fondito, we got a cast iron skillet. We're going to put on medium. You want to put the onion in, saute it for just a minute or two. Add the green chilies in, about a minute or two. Garlic for like 30 seconds, and then we're going to load it up with cheese and bake it for 12 minutes. And it's going to be the best cheese pull you've ever seen in your life. J-Riz, that's impressive. I mean, food's important, cooking's important, so good for you. I didn't really start cooking till I was like 12, but I felt like I had to because my mom was gone a lot, and my sister would just every day, every night, she'd be like, my mom was gone because she was working. She would come home at like 9 or 10. She wasn't like out of town. But every day my sister would just be like, I'll eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, I could only do that for so long, and then I started just snooping around in the kitchen and just started figuring stuff out. So it's good that you're only 14 and you don't like to cook. Ugh, sorry, I do. You just like watching people cook, is that it? I want to get some garlic ready. Because this fondito, it's not going to go like super fast, but it's going to go kind of fast. So I got the like middle, all the tiny pieces left. No wasting. We'll cut the tops off all of them. They look good. Cut the bottoms off all of them. Ooh, they just shot out everywhere. Oh yeah, look at all the little baby garlics in there. Okay, I dropped some garlic. Find it later, I guess. I'm just gonna peel these because I want to put them through the garlic press. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You like to watch people cook, which is cool. I do too, so I get it. It's just fun. Sometimes it's gonna be soothing. I love garlic too. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to food. I mean, that's the way to go. Flavor is where it's at. You know, food doesn't have to be expensive, anything like that. It just has to be good. So if you can make something good out of what you have, that's another thing I like doing sometimes. It's just like, what do we have? What could we make? Let me check the chips. Like I made last night, okay, there's our chips. What did I make last night? Just chicken and couscous. Literally just chicken breast and couscous, look. Is there still some? Yeah. Like, I had frozen chicken. We had a box of couscous, but like, that's what we had for dinner last night with some naan. I don't know, $3 worth of chicken, $1 box of couscous, and $2 worth of naan, and it was amazing. Perfect dinner. So, doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be overly complicated, just good. These chips are almost done, and this fondito, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. If you guys have ever seen fondito, I tend to do it a lot, not necessarily on live, but on the channel. It's just one of my favorite things. It's so good. And it'll be worth waiting for that cheese pull, I promise. Okay, so I got 2 garlics. Let's go a little garlic, not heavy today, but let's get some more garlic than I would normally would, because these are little tiny ones. This is all the middle of the garlic, so. Oh. Yeah, these are like the, these are a little hard to work with. But I don't want to waste them. Oh my gosh, this reminds me back in the day when I used to just do lives or shorts all the time, and I would mess up and just put all the mess ups in the shorts. That's actually what made it kind of fun. So, okay, we'll put these garlic through the press. These chips are just about done here, the last of them. Okay, those need about less than a minute, so. I'm just gonna kind of put everything on this plate, so then it's all just sitting there waiting to go. It's like, there's no reason for me to get 3 different things that are gonna be like, you know, dirty. Let's just put it all in one, and we can just scoop them off all one at a time. So a couple garlics through the press here. There we go. Let's try not to cut our finger off. That's garlic, isn't it? Yeah, let's put that one through too. And nothing came out. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay. I'll put those away. I don't think we need the knife for anything else, but we'll rinse it just in case, since it's only garlic. By the way, if you're just here, we made homemade chips. We're about to make queso fundido. Not crisp. It's not sauce, no. Going back to the chips. Okay, these are done. I'm gonna pull these. We'll switch this oil out for the cast iron for the fondito. Oh, these chips smell and they taste amazing. And it's literally just corn tortillas. I think this is just canola oil. 350 degrees, couple minutes on these chips. And they're amazing. And we're just gonna hit them with some salt right when they come out. Okay, we're gonna set these aside and let these cool. I gotta get rid of this, but not a plug. But if you guys are like, what are you gonna do with all that oil? Again, not a plug. I'm not even gonna show you the brand this is. Whenever I fry something like this, because I make egg rolls on the channel all the time, we do all kinds of stuff like that. This is what you have to deal with, right? You can buy this stuff, Amazon, I think specialty places. This is literally just like beeswax, I think. Yeah, it's like beeswax, see? You pour this in the oil, kind of a decent amount, a little heavy-handed. And it's, look, it's already like melting in there, you see that? It's like already gone away. I might wanna add a little bit more because this is a lot of oil. Put a little bit more in here, just for safe measure. And all this wax is gonna melt in there. I'm gonna stir it around a little bit. I don't wanna scratch my pan. But I'll literally set this aside, and in like an hour or two, this whole thing is gonna be solid. And you can literally just dump it in the trash. It's a really good way of dealing with, you know, oil. You could obviously reuse this too, but let's be honest, I don't have a place big enough to just like store oil, so. But yeah, maybe that's like the not pro tip of the day. So we're gonna set that oil aside and we'll get this fondito going. Small cast iron on the heat, that's medium heat. Let's turn it down. I'm actually gonna take a quick, put this even lower. I gotta do a quick bathroom break, guys. These seltzers are going right through me. I'll be right back. Sorry, I missed some stuff here. Burrito Guido. I think I've heard of that. Burrito Guido. It sounds really familiar. Green chili, onion, garlic, no sauce. Just wait. The sauce is the cheese. Just wait. We're putting a lot of cheese in this, and it's gonna be the cheesiest. Trust me, just stick around for a minute. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I eat through you. Perfect, Mr. Andres. I appreciate it. So this Friday, I'm gonna go live. We're doing pulled pork, like a sweet pulled pork slider, and we're making, what is it? Why do I keep forgetting this? Like a French silk pie, so like a chocolate French silk pie with an Oreo crust. It's gonna be amazing. So, but I gotta use little girl's room. I'll be right back. Sorry, had to kick it up there. We're kicking it up. We're doing one of these. This pan, it's hot enough. We're ready to go. I know the damn door alarm, sorry. Be right back in green, and it's backwards, I know. On a diet, bro, you make me break it. Burrito Guido, alter ego. I'm sorry, but wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. All right. I'm gonna do just the tiniest bit of olive oil because this cheese has so much oil in it. We just need a little bit, and it's really for the onions and everything. Let me get these chips out of the way, our last batch there. So just a little bit of oil. Let me grab a spatula or spoon here. Okay. So remember earlier we prepped up the onions. We got green chilies here. These are smoked green chilies or fire roasted, and we got a little bit of garlic. We want to go onions first. Yeah, that pan's hot, but that's good. So onions, we're just gonna try to get these just for like a minute. Just want to get them a little bit cooked down, a little bit of color on them. Then we'll go the green chilies, and then we're gonna pack this thing with cheese and put it right in the oven. And it's gonna be, well, I already know what it's gonna be. I make this all the time. It is phenomenal. If you want to impress somebody, let's say you're having people over for dinner, make queso fundido. Make it for like an appetizer, like a starter, and I'm telling you, everybody will be blown away. And it's something, so I did this on Super Bowl. I think I did this at the Christmas party that we did, and it's all on lives. I think you could go back and see it if you wanted to. But I did this for, yeah, the Christmas party. I made a giant one. And I literally had like 20 people standing around the island here just with chips going crazy on this. That's how good it is. And it's such a fun thing. You like kind of eat it with your hands. You're not necessarily pulling it onto a plate. You can. But this is just one of those things that just kind of like brings people together in like a fun party sense. So if you're going to have people over anytime, make a queso fundido. It'll blow their minds, I promise. Yeah, it's Fundido, Fundido. Yep. Queso Fundido. I believe it just means like molten cheese. That's what we're making is molten cheese. So, yeah. So yeah, if you're having fun, consider subscribing. Please like this video. I think it helps me out a ton. Yes, exactly. Fundido, Fundido. Yep. Oh, if you could find Oaxaca cheese in Russia, blow people's minds with this. And I do feel like this is one of those things you need to have like a solid chip. That's kind of why I made my own homemade ones. I usually buy deli chips from the grocery store. Oh, look at that. Bree super chatted us. Queso Fundidos are my favorite things ever. Ah, thanks. That's awesome. Thanks. Yeah, it's incredible. So we'll give it about 1-ish more minute on these onions. And see, so we grated them. So we're not necessarily trying to cook down like large chunks. We're just trying to do like, it's just shavings. So these are gonna cook down a lot quicker. But the smell already, I mean, just a little olive oil and onion just already smells fantastic. So, hey, again, Bree, thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. I think I can heart it. Yeah, I can. That's great. Thank you. All right, so now I'm gonna put the green chilies in here. We're gonna give these just a second. We'll put some of that juice in there too. We wanna save the garlic though for like the last 30 seconds. Because you don't want the garlic to burn, but I need to go grab the cheese. You put the green chili in here now too. It is unbelievably good. It just smells incredible. So good. Oh, whoever just said you don't know English well, you literally just did it perfectly. Just wait for like 10 minutes and see this. It's amazing. So, all right, we're gonna add the garlic in and I'm gonna go grab the cheese and this is gonna go real quick. Cook spare rib today, doctor? That sounds amazing. I love pork. Actually, doctor, we're doing okay, so just added the garlic in, but we don't want this to be in there long. We're doing like sweet pulled pork sliders on Friday at about 4 o'clock on the live. So if you're interested, consider subscribing or just come back and hang out. You don't have to subscribe. I don't really do that. I try not to push it. I feel like I need to, but I try not to, so. All right, and this is all the cheese that we made up. So this garlic, we should do this first. Perfect, doctor, I appreciate you. And hey, cheers everybody. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. You almost made it to the weekend. Unless you're in our Russian friends, South African friends, European friends, it's already Friday, so. Okay, so the garlic has got that really good garlic smell now. So what we're gonna do is try to spread all this out a little bit here. Okay, and I'm going right in with the cheese. So remember, we did about 4 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. It's going just right on the top. Actually, just kill the heat. I don't know why, but I always put the cheddar on the bottom. And I think the cheddar gives it that like saltiness and just that sort of, what you're used to with cheddar. So, and then 8 ounces, this is the magic right here. 8 ounces of Oaxaca cheese. We'll just put it all in there. God, this is seriously like one of the cheesiest. It's just the best. It's just the best. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit even, okay? We already killed the heat. So now we're gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes. So that's what it looks like. Wait till you see it when it comes out. It's gonna be amazing. All right. Whoa, we're knocking over cans. Set me a timer for 12 minutes. And these are the chips that we made, just for anybody new joining. Anybody that's been in here that watched this knows how easy this was to make. These are incredibly easy. Like, just this amount too would last you probably all week. Have it with lunch, have it with whatever. And that was what, maybe 25 tortillas total, maybe 20. Yosef, what's up? Hey, welcome back. Onion, garlic, cheese combination. No Koreans would hate this. I agree. I don't think anybody could hate, any earthlings would hate this. If you like cheese, you too, Yosef, I appreciate you coming back. If you like cheese, this is honestly one of the best things. Now, I would challenge you to be able to find Oaxaca cheese in Korea. It's probably tough, but you could use a mozzarella, like a fresh mozzarella would work for this too. I mean, doctor, I had to grab one. It's perfect. Yosef, we're making a queso fundido, and we just made homemade chips. We just put the queso fundido in. It's cheese, onion, garlic, roasted green chilies, and it's gonna make this, so queso fundido literally translates to, I believe it's molten cheese. So when this thing comes out in the cast iron skillet, wait for the cheese pull. It is incredible. Yeah, it's gonna be really good, and unfortunately we have to wait about 10 minutes, I apologize. So we'll probably lose everybody, but yeah, queso, cheese. So hopefully we don't lose anybody, but you know, there's those boring parts of these lives. Actually, speaking of that, so I just posted a video yesterday. I took this 2-hour live of when we did butter chicken, and I literally just edited it down. It's in like 30 minutes. It's real chopped up and it's funny. All the trolls are in there. Somebody told me I look like Lee something or other, so I put a picture of that guy in there. It's a European golfer. So if you want to, you could check out that video too. So I think it's actually my first YouTube video, like, you know, YouTube video. So yeah, it's good. And just wait, yo. So I'll probably cut this one down too. I think chopping down these lives is gonna work really well because people can get kind of all the information and just chilliness out of it without all the 10 minutes waiting on the fondito. You know, like in the video, I'd literally be like 10 minutes and then boom, it's back. So these chips, they're so good. Not a sponsor, but let's clean up just a tiny bit. I know you guys don't mind when I clean up a little bit, so I appreciate it too, by the way. Again, beef Wellington, it's the second time today. It's a little expensive. I guess I could make like minis. So somebody was asking about that earlier, making beef Wellingtons, and I've never done it. I could probably do it. I just feel like it would be expensive, especially if I just absolutely blow it. But I'm not the biggest mushroom fan either, though, which is kind of, I feel like most people that like, I don't know, deal with food, chefs, which I'm not, but like food people like mushrooms, and I just don't. Something about them. I think it's the texture. I think it's just like the, yeah. And you know, I know in a beef Wellington, the mushrooms are, what are they? I mean, it's like cooked down with like wine or some sort of alcohol, and then I think there's like fresh thyme and a bunch of herbs. I mean, I'm sure it tastes good, but mushrooms just turn me off. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll put it on the list, but I'm telling you, I don't make any money from YouTube other than this $1.99 here. So I think that's too much for my blood. I just try to make stuff that I'm going to eat for dinner. No smoked chili. It's easy to cook. We have different kinds of cheese, but there's no smoked chili, just fresh. Well, that would work. And again, I'm going to mess this up, but I think it's Marnha. I think that's an R. No, I'm trying to think of the game that. But if you can find Oaxaca cheese, I don't know if you can get it in Russia, but Brazilian food sounds amazing. Yeah. I mean, it's South American. I know it's Brazilian, so it has a lot of Portuguese influence, but yeah. Oh, Melina. Okay, right on. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Melina. Again, sort of know a little tiny bit of the Russian lettering just from a game that I play is all in Russian, so it looks familiar. But these chips, I'm telling you, so good. You guys want to see the fondito? Let's see. Okay, it's only been in there for about 6 minutes, but so look at that. See that? It's starting to get like, that's what you want. I don't want to leave the oven door open too long because we want that heat, but that's what we're about to get into. Mexican food, Yosef. Yes, that's literally what we're making right now. Yeah, it's going to be so good. What about stuffed mushrooms with fondito? I love the fondito part, but the mushrooms part, I just can't. There's something about them. I've tried, but I feel like the world is 50-50. Actually, type in the chat right now if you like mushrooms. Yes, or like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Because I feel like it's super torn. I feel like a lot of people don't like mushrooms, and the people that do are super passionate about them. So, all right, Korea, mushrooms, makes sense. MB, all right, Melina, yes. I just can't. Yeah, Yosef, I'm with you. But I really feel like, I wouldn't say controversial, that's like the wrong thing to say, but they're very like, people either love them or they just hate them. Yeah, there's just no in between. People aren't like, it's fine. But like, I would never order them on a pizza. Same with me, Yosef. It's texture. Ethan, very polarizing, for sure. Oh my gosh, we got the dogs going again. I'm so sorry, everybody. Hey, can I show you that there's nobody outside? There's nobody. There's nobody. I didn't get any notifications. There's nobody. Steve, don't keep going. Yeah, Yosef, you want to see the dogs really quick? All right, so this is Big Barky. That's the one you can hear right now, Big Barky. Then there's Little Barky, and there's medium-sized Barky. Archie just came right up to the camera. He's like, "Do I smell food on the phone?" That's so funny. Yeah, they're good boys. They just sometimes when I'm live, they do this, and it's not the best. So I apologize. There's literally nobody. There was no noise. But fondito, let's check on it one more time. Ready? Oh my gosh! Yep. Look at that. I'm so excited. I wish you could smell this. This is one of my favorite things ever. It's so good. But yeah, those are the dogs. And now Archie's over here. I don't have any food, and watch this. You want to see a picky dog? Ready? Hey, Yosef, I appreciate you. I know it's late for you. You want to see a picky dog? Chip, homemade chip. Ready? Arch, come here. Oh, he just ate it.
Did he eat it?
He's never eaten chips before. Achilles. He knows he's on camera, right? He doesn't want people to. Achilles, you could have a chip. And we'll give baby Steve a chip. There you go. Arch, I've never seen him eat a chip before. He's literally put one in his mouth and just spit it out. So, bye, Yosef. Again, thank you. I'm shocked. I just don't even know what to say. But they're good. They're that good. Archie would eat one. Bye again, Yosef. Thank you. Yeah, you want me to give him another chip? Dogs.
We'll probably spit this one out.
Achilles, come a little bit closer. I guess I could go a little bit that way. Here, you want a chip? Archie, you want another one? Oh, here's Archie. Hang on. Archie, come here. Arch, sit. Good boy. And we'll give baby Steve one. There you go, little Steve. They like chips. That's funny.
Did Archie eat it?
Uh-huh.
What?
Archie's eaten 2 chips. I've literally never seen his dog eat a chip in his life. Okay, we got 2 minutes on the fondito. I gotta grab a hot pad. Excuse me, boys. Yeah, they're good dogs for sure. Actually, our Korean friend, can you try to type your name in English so I know what to call you? As close as you can, or just whatever you like to be called. improvised napkin. I have 2 of these. Yeah, from Korea. If you could tell me like what you want to be called, because I can't read that. Put this away. All right. Minute 25 on the Fondito. Almost there. I'm so excited. I bet you people just now sitting here are like, why did I come to this and there's just a dude drinking a beer? I'm listening to it to study English, but I don't understand most words. I'm using a translator. That's okay. Don't be sorry. Oh, and Melina is typing in Korean. Thanks, Melina. You got your own translator right here. That's awesome. Okay, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. And it's gonna this is gonna blow your mind. It's change your life. I promise. In 40 seconds, your mind will be nothing I came up with. This is old school. It's just something I love. And I always make a mess, so there's a little bit of a mess around here. Melina, yeah, if you can figure out a name, I would love it. That would be great. Okay, ready? 6 seconds. Can't see it. 6 seconds. I have a Samsung phone that speaks Korean. Oh, that's cool. All right, Fondito time. You guys ready for this? Make sure it's ready. I want to give it 30 seconds. I just want a little bit more browning on the top. 30 seconds, I'm sorry. Actually, 1 minute. Set me a timer for 1 minute. But just wait. But I love that you're in here trying to learn English. I think it's super cool. Fondito, that's exactly what, oh, I'm so ready. But I want like a couple more brown spots on the top. Sung Hoon, okay. Sung, thank you for being in here. I appreciate you. That's awesome. And I love that you're like learning English, because I guarantee you, I could never learn Korean. I don't have the brain capacity for it. I feel like most Westerners don't. We're just like, oh, we was speaking, you know, that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you being here. Yeah, Sung, awesome. I love that you're here. That's so great. Let's get a like in the chat for Sung. That's amazing. I love it. All right, I don't want to make you guys wait any longer. We're pulling it. Ready for the Fondito? Let's go. All right, there we go. Queso Fundido. I just really wish you could smell this. I really wish, let me pull this in a little bit. I really wish you guys could smell this. It's just, the cheese, the onions, the, everything. This is just, it's just one of those like, you can't go right in either. You will die. You'll die, for the Korean friend. What is my name? My name is Gunnar. Gunnar, like Scandinavian. But yeah, this is gonna be super hot. But it's so good. I literally cannot wait. I'm gonna burn my face off today, I know it. Actually, we need a cold drink. Okay. Just in case we decide to try to burn our faces off. You said, do you think it's crazy and looks delicious? Trust me, it's amazing. And these homemade chips that we made, ready? I just want to show you the cheese pull. But they, oh, like, it's so good. A little bit chill, but you could eat it now if you do it like this. Because you want to eat this a little bit soon, because the lower temperature it gets, the firmer the cheese gets. I'm not just saying this. I'm telling you, with the green chili and the Oaxaca and the cheddar, this is honestly This is one of the best things. And yes, Dean, you can. I'm telling you. This changed my life when I started making this at home. Thank you, Melina. So good. And these homemade chips kind of really just tie it all together. But like, yeah, this is literally just cheese, onions, green chilies, garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and that's it. It's Queso Fundido, and it is epic. And I'm gonna eat this like a slob, I'm sorry. Share with a friend, I love it. I love the little rocket ship, that's awesome. I dropped some chip in there. Sorry. There's something about the Oaxaca. I just think it's like the texture. It's just so good. All right, let's go here. We'll try to get a really, really, really cheesy one. Here you go, ready? I mean, look at that. And it's got the chilies in there. It's so good. So like I said, I make this for parties. I make this when I have people over. And everybody just absolutely loves it. It's so good. This bite's gonna be hot, so I'm gonna take a minute. Oh my gosh, we've been going for 72 minutes. But if you guys have had fun, please consider subscribing. Please consider liking this. I think the likes help. I don't really know. But yeah, I go live twice, sometimes 3 times a week. So if you had fun, you like the vibe, chill, whatever, please consider subscribing. Yeah, that was the bite. You can see the green chilies in there, right? Well, there, sorry, I'm bad at the camera. I'm telling you. Let's turn off the oven. Safety first. But yeah, it's just an absolute treat. So I really didn't feel like a full dinner. I felt like a snack tonight. This is exactly what I wanted. So you should make this for the next party. Heck, make it the next time you just want a cheesy dish. It's literally perfect. And it's actually, it doesn't like freeze. That's not the right word. I've put this, only eaten like half of this, which is, oh my gosh, a lot of cheese before. You can put this right in the fridge, in the cast iron, just cover it, reheat it in the oven the next day. Show you a chip. I got a chip in my hand. But the cheese pull on this thing. There you go, there you go. Ready? That's what it looks like. And I'm telling you, it's one of the best things you'll ever eat. I think the homemade chips just make it. Try not to go to your refrigerator. I'm so sorry. Hey, Pisces, what's up? Knox, I'm telling you, it's so good. LBI, I've made this. So I have a video on my channel, the short, where we do con chorizo. So with chorizo, it's even better. I've done this with bacon. I've tried it a bunch of different ways. I kind of like this the traditional way, just cheese. Well, and the chilies and everything. But with chorizo, this is honestly, it takes it to a different level. It's so good. So what you would do if you wanted to add the chorizo in here, cook the chorizo first in the skillet, and that's all the oils that you want. You won't have to put any olive oil in it or anything. Take the chorizo out and then do it the exact same way. Then throw your onions in, the garlic, all that kind of stuff. Elijah, what's going on? Hope you're keeping well. I don't know what you're talking about, Elijah, but we don't do politics or religion in here, so keep it to yourself, because to be honest, I don't think anybody really cares. Not to be a dick, but so yeah, with the chorizo, and then so pull the chorizo out, make the whole thing, add the chorizo to the top before you put it in the oven. Epic. Elijah, again, we don't do politics or religion here, so keep it chilly, you'll probably get timed out. Yeah, that's it. Queso Fundido with homemade chips. Those are homemade. This is all scratch made, other than the cheese. I didn't milk the cows or anything, but that's it. If you guys had fun, wild, dude, that's who I get most of my inspiration from. Love Sam the Cooking Guy. Thanks, Elijah. I appreciate you. But I like that you come in here, dude, like Sam the Cooking Guy. Do you mean everybody should go like Sam the Cooking Guy? Because I don't disagree. But are you working for Sam? But no, I love Sam the Cooking Guy. I've been a subscriber of his for years. He makes some amazing stuff. I'd love for him to make a fondito like this. Actually, tag him. Thank you, Chevy. I appreciate you. Sometimes these like random off-week lives I like the best too. They're not necessarily like the busiest, but they're fun. Plus, we got a super chat. It was fun. Telling you guys. It's too hot for me to touch, I think. But let me show you one more time. Because like you see all the like puddliness in the bottom there? It's literally green chili, olive oil, garlic, cheese, the oil from the cheese. It's 100% where it's at. I mean, Elijah, I'm not wearing shoes right now. Get at it. Doctor, I'm telling you, cooking is not hard. I don't think it's that hard. Some things are a little bit technique, some things a little bit, here, whatever, but like, just try it. And that's the thing, you'll learn something from every single one. Chevy, I thought about doing channel memberships. I think we only have super chats on right now. Actually, Chevy, I got a good question for you. So I was looking at the memberships earlier. I'm new to all this stuff. And they want you to come up with like a name for the members. What would we even call it? Yeah, Elijah, it gets harder over time. Like you can see, like I just pulled it out of the oven about, 2 minutes ago. Like every time I've made this for people and like I do this for parties and stuff that I have, you kind of got to go quick. And that's why when I make it a super big one, I literally like clear off my kitchen island here where the camera's at. And I get a big bowl of chips and I just tell everybody, I'm like, you got to come over here right now. Put your phone down, stop watching the TV. You got to come over here right now. Because it stays pretty much like this for, 5 or 6 minutes, but it definitely starts to get a little bit thicker. And yeah, now you can cook fondito 100% because you just learned, and it's just the easiest thing. And again, it takes way less time when you're not me trying to talk to a bunch of people. So, but yeah, you can already see it's like firmer, right? Still tastes amazing. LBI, that's a good question. If I were you, LBI, I would just Google crockpot queso fundido and see if it's a thing. I've never done it, but like in the oven, I mean, as you can tell, it's thickening up a tiny bit, but we've had it out for, 5 minutes or so, but it's so good. I'm telling you guys, it's just one of the best. Like, look at how much cheese is just on that one chip. So good. It might be LBI. It might take way longer than you even want it to though, because, hey, Pisces, again, thank you for the little emojis. I love it. I mean, for what you're making, if you're not me talking, being a turd, shred up some cheese, this would take you 25 minutes. So you probably could, but I feel like it's just easier to just do it. The golf video. What golf video, Elijah, where somebody told me I looked like a European golfer? That one I uploaded yesterday. Yeah, MB, I don't know if B wants to be on camera tonight, but she's here. And she's probably waiting for me to cut this live so I can rewarm this in the oven really quick and she can have some. So I'm actually probably going to do that. So if you guys had fun, please consider subscribing. Never thought my channel would have like people on it or monetization or anything. So I appreciate everybody. I really do love this. It's fun. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to do like a sweet pork slider with a little bit of slaw. And we're going to make a French silk pie, like a chocolate pie with the whipped topping. We're making it from scratch. So thank you, MB. I appreciate you. So if you guys had fun, please consider subscribing. I love doing this. You guys really make my day. We'll do one more fondito. Oh, see, on the side, it's already starting to get like, it's firmer. And it doesn't taste any worse. It's just the cheese starts to, want to go back to full cheese mode. So, but there we go. Let me just, I don't drip. Queso Fundido still tastes amazing. And this is what the Oaxaca does. It gives it that stringy kind of mozzarella thing. I feel like we have to do it. So, Melina, everybody, MB, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. We're going to enjoy this. I'll be live tomorrow in, about 18 hours. I'll be live. So, thank you guys, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Be safe.